You are welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to look at percentage and make you understand it properly if you don't understand it before. Are you ready? To express something as a percentage is to multiply it by 100. Whatever you want to express as a percentage, you want to multiply that thing by 100. We can also increase something or decrease something by percentage. Let's say you enter university and your parents promise you 10,000 every month as your pocket money. Okay? So every month you get 10,000 naira. Then after a while, your daddy say, okay, that 10,000 every month is not enough. Every month, I'll be increasing it by 2%. Instead of you getting a flat rate of what? 10,000 every month. Every month, I'll be increasing it by what? 2%. Now, that means every month, this money will be changing. It's not so. Will be increased by 2%. There are two ways to calculate it, to increase something by percentage. There are what? Two ways. So, increase percentage increase is equal to what? 2%, right? There are two ways to calculate it. You can multiply by percentage by 2%. Am I right? Then you now add to the amount you get. This is what I'm saying. 10,000 multiplied by 2%, right? This 20 will cancel this 20. 100 times 2. 200. That means every month you'll be getting the first year or the first increase, there will be additional 200 naira. So you now say 10,000 plus what? 200. So that is what your father will give you the next month. The first month, 10,000. Second month, you're getting what? 10,200. Is that okay? 10,200. But another way to work it is to simply take this 10,000 as 100%. From beginning, it is what? 100%. No amount has been reduced. No amount has been added. It's not so. So the increase of next month, there will be additional 2%. So you can say 100% plus what? 2%. Is that right? And that will give you 102%. Is it not so? So what you now do is to say 10,000 multiplied by 102%. In this case, you will not need to add anything to 10,000 again because you have already added to the percentage. Instead of 100, you made it what? So this is different from the first way. The first way is to say 2 times what? 10,000. 2% times what? 10,000. So whatever you get, you now add it. You now arrive at 10,200. The second way is to just say 100% plus 2%, and that will give you 102%. Then you multiply by 10,000, and you are going to get your amount without needing to add anything again. You will get this amount, 10,200, without needing to add anything. So you just do like this, times 102 over 100, right? This 20 will cancel this 20. So we have 102 here, times 100, right? Add 20. So can you see that now that it is the same as this one? So whether you do it this way or you do it the first way, either way you do it, you will still be correct. Is that okay? Let's say you buy something. Let's say you buy a bicycle. You buy a bicycle for, let's say, 50,000. 50,000 is the worth of the bicycle. But if you want to resell the bicycle, you will not be able to sell it again at 50,000 because the bicycle will be depreciating. It's not so. The value will be going down. You can also calculate the depreciation of your bicycle every year. Let's say 5% will be reducing from the value of your bicycle every year. So you can also say this thing times 5%. That is, if it is depreciating 5% every year, the value is reducing what? 5% every year. You can also multiply it by 5%. In this case now, because it is reducing, you will subtract the amount that you get from the 50,000. Okay? You will subtract it by what? From the 50,000. Now, 5% of this, 5% of this should be 2,500. If you calculate 5% of this, it will be what? 2,500. So at the end of the day, you will now remove the 2,500 from 50. You remove the 2,500 from 50,000. That is how to calculate depreciation. How to decrease a number, right? Multiply it by the percentage. Whatever the figure you get, remove it from the amount you want to reduce. It's not so. You remove it from the 50,000. That is how to decrease the number. Is it okay? Is it okay? This preamble, is it okay or it's not okay? If it's not okay, maybe I'll cut it away. Is it okay? So you can decrease a number. You can also increase a number. Give me the first one. Yeah? The population of a town increases by 2% every year. Percentage increase is 2%, right? What else? After 2 years, 2 years after. $83,000 what? 83,232. 232 people. These are the people in the country, right? This is after 2 years, right? So 2 years before now, we don't know the population, do we? 2 years before. Let's say that year is 2024, right? 2025, there is additional increase by 2%. Am I right? 2026, there is additional increase by 2%. So, but we are told that the value of the additional increase of 2022, 2026, that is 2 years after, is this one. Is that okay? So this particular year, we don't know the population. Let's say let it be equal to X. Let the population in 2024 equals X. But after this year, there will be increase of 2%. It's not so. The population in 2024 is X. Do you know it? We don't know it. So let's call it what? X. This X now, it is complete the way it is, right? But the next year is going to increase. Are we together? It's going to increase. So as it is now, it is 100%. And if you want to increase it by 2%, that means we are going to add what? 2% to it. If you want to increase it by 2%, that means we are going to add what? 2%. And it will become what? 102%. So if we want to increase anything, is to add the percentage of that thing to 100%. Because whatever you want to increase is 100% from beginning. Being as you are now, you are 100%. By next year, there will be an increase in your height. True of us. And that increase may be very small. It can be 1%. It can be 0 point something percent. You will add it to 100% now because right now you are 100%. Okay? So the population of this country is 100 at that time. To increase it is to add to the percentage. So we now have 102. So we say X multiplied by 102 what? Percent means over 100. Am I right? So we are going to get 102x over 100. Abi? The next year again, as it is now, it's also 100% again. It's also what? 100% again. To increase it for the next year again, you multiply again by 102%. Meaning over 100. 102% means what? 102 over 100. Hello? Please, 1%. 1% is equal to 1 over 100. Abi? 50% is equal to 50 over 100. Am I right? 100% mean the whole thing, the whole thing we are talking about. Okay? Then 102%, 2% more than the thing we are talking. 102% means 2% more than the thing we are talking about. 100% is the thing we are talking about. So 100% is the population. Okay? We increase it by 2%, multiply by 1 over 2 over 102 over 100. Increase by 2% again, multiply by 102 over. Is it difficult? Do you understand me? To increase it, just to add the percentage. But don't forget that everything is always 100% from the beginning. 102% is what we are going to get when you add 2 to 100. 102% is what you are going to get when you add 2% to 100%. Is that okay? Are we communicating? Good. So, you can decide to clean everything. Don't forget our final answer is this one. When we multiply x by 102 2 times, because we are dealing with 2 years. Don't forget they are already giving us the amount of 2 years, Abi? So all you do now is to say this one equals to this one, right? So I want to believe you have copied all this. If you have copied all this, let's just equal the two values. Let's equal the two values of 2026, 2 years after. 83,232 equals to 102, Abi, over 100 the first year, 102 over 100 the second year, then times x. Let me multiply it, please. 102 times 102. 102 squared. 10,404, right? How many zeros are you seeing here? Just count 4 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your point. Then put your x. Is that okay? Then that means you have divided this number by 10,000. It's not so. Then you have 83,232. Divide both sides by 1.0404. Let's see whether you are going to get 80,000. That is the population 2 years before. 80,000 was the population 2 years before. Original population. Before it was increased to 83,232 by additional 2% every year. Can we move to the next one? Yeah. Population of a town again, second time. This one, percentage increase is 3%. Percentage increase is what? 3%. Okay, they gave us a specific year 2000. Population was 3,000, right? Okay, 2000 year. Thank you. Year 2000. Year 2000. Okay? They want us to find the population in the year 2003. That means 3 years after, right? What we just do, this number, increase it 3% 3 times. You know, I told you as it is now, it is what? 100%. It's not so. But plus 3%, it now give you what? 103%. Meaning this number, you multiply by 103% 2 times. Is it 3 times? Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Is it difficult? Do we do that? Even you can do it yourself now, right? 3,000 multiplied by 103 over 100 times 103 over 100. Please understand that 103 over 100 is the same as 1 0.03. Is it correct or not? So instead of writing big things like this, let me just leave it. Times 103 over 100. Is that okay? So this is what we are going to get at the end of the day. Now let's reduce this number first. This 30, right? Let's remove it here. 1 and 2. So we have 1,000 remaining, right? So multiply everything here. 103 raised to power 3. Multiply by 3, divide by 100. Fast. 3, 2, 7. Abi? 8, 1, 8, 1. Divide by 1,000 now. Okay, 1,000, right? 1, 2, 3, Abi? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3, 2, 7, 8, Abi, 0.18. Is it not so? 181, right? That is going to be the final answer, right? After 3 years, this is going to be the population, right? You forget about the decimal. It will be 3278 because we can't have decimal as a human being, right? We can't have half a human being. So the whole number will be the population after 3 years. Is that okay? Let's move to the next one. Is it clear? So when you want to increase something, just add the percentage to 100. I mean, multiplying that thing you want to increase, depending on the number of years. Is it difficult? So apply when you are solving your own. Give me the next one.
The monthly salary of a man increases from 2,700 to 3,200. Find the percentage.
Monthly salary, right? Right? Initial salary is what? Initial. Initial is what? 2,700. Then final is what? 3,200. Right?
Find the percentage increase.
To find the percentage increase. If you remove this number now, we write 3,200, right? Minus 2,700. The difference should be 500, right?
Yes.
500. So we write the increase. We find the increase first. Is it not so? The increase is 500. True or false? Then we now find the percentage increase. Percentage increase will now be, that's a good question. Somebody's salary increased from this amount to this amount, right? So they say we should find the percentage increase. The first thing to do is to find the increase. Remove the smaller one from the bigger one. So the increase is 500. Okay? Now to find the percentage increase, this is mean increase. Okay? Percentage what? Increase. All you just do is to say the increase, which I have written here, over the initial amount. See the initial amount, which is 2,700. Then percentage means multiply by 100. Find the percent that is multiply by 100. This 20 will cancel this 2. So it will give you 18.5 percent, right? It's as simple as that, right? The next one. Okay, salary of a man again. The salary of a man was increased in the ratio 40 to 47. Yes. Increase in ratio. Increase in ratio is 7, right? Increase is 7 over the initial, which is what? 40. Then times 100. It's not so. So do it. 17.5%. That's going to be the answer. That's number what now? So number 5 now. Okay. What now happened? So initial salary of a man is not known. Initial salary, let it be equal to X, abi? Okay. So percentage increase is given as what? 20%. Hello? A man was earning X salary before, we don't know it, right? So, and it was increased by 20%. That means that 20% of X increased by 20%. Okay? We're going to write 120 because this X is 100% initially. So if it was increased by 20%, we're going to add what? 20%. And that will give us 120%. So we are going to say 120 multiplied by X. That will be the new salary after it was increased by 20%. Is that okay? And we are told is equal to a particular amount, right? What is the amount? 48,500, right? Let's find the value of X first. So what do we do right now? We write 120 over 100 times S means like this. Then we have 48,500. So we can cross multiply, right? So cross multiply and divide by 120 for me. That is 48,500 divided by 120. X equals to what? 40,000 what? 460 point what? 0.67. So this is the value at the initial time before it was increased by 20%. So do not say what now?
What would have been the salary if the increase had been 6%?
What would have been a salary if the salary has been increased by 26%? So what we do is to say this one again as it is like this is also 100%. To increase it by 26%, we just say plus 26%. It's not so? And that will give us 126%. So we now do 126% times this one. That means we are increasing it by what? 26%. If you do that, you will get your answer. You will get the salary if it had been increased by 26%. We do times 126 over 100. So do that and divide by 100 fast. So if you increase it by 26%, you are going to get 50,000 what? 925. Any point? 0.00. This is going to be the amount. Check whether you are correct there. That's going to be the amount if it has been increased by 26%. Is that right? Now, let's move to the last one, right? If 3% of K equals to M, then 1% of K, right, equal to something. They say we should find it. Let's call that in X, right? All we just do now is to cross multiply, right? Let's just say 3% times K. That will give you 3% K. Are we? Then crossing multiply. Then we write X. Are we? Equals to 1% times K and times what? M. That is crossing multiply. Percent on this side, we cancel the percent on this side. Am I right? The K on this side, we cancel the K on this side. We are left with 3x equals to M. Remember, we are looking for x, right? Divide both sides by the coefficient of x. So x is equal to M over 3. This is the final answer. This is our introduction to percentage. I believe the concept of percentage is clear to you. If you enjoy this video, if you have gained from this video, please subscribe to the channel and press the notification button. When next we release any video, you'll be one of the first people that will see it. Thank you and have a beautiful time.